Okay, Michael, if you could stop, please. It's kind of breaking my heart. Making videos of come home and I love my baby and the food is prepared. You mean the food for the sharks, right? Oh, sorry. We're still pretending we love me and her healed and I got her out of hell. Like, who are you? Okay, you do know I'm awake, right? Like, who are you trying to fool? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 1,000,000,000 times, I'm awake. Why do you even... I watch these videos, I'm like, okay. So is it just like, so you look good to the outside world when everybody's awake and everybody on the planet has tried to save me? Or like, what's the premise of it? I don't get it. Especially those ones where it's like, I got her out of hell when you put me in hell with Aaron. Or, I got her something to eat, and it will, of course, I haven't watched that one. I just saw the title. I'll watch it. I'm sure it's like a burrito, right? From Mexico? Or something spiritually symbolic. Or my favorite. Her healed. I cleaned out her heart. I gave her a sound mind. My baby's no longer in pain. And I'm like, this is the most twisted love I've ever seen. And you've literally been doing this for like a cool 2.5 years. Well, like everything is just getting sent to hell day after day after day. My body's in absolute pain from technology. You stole my heart. You took me to hell. I'm inches away from hell, and Jezebel's taking my place. I'm just like, do you just want like a stupid human? Because I know you. Anything that makes you look bad, you will deny. I got that. So we have a way of communicating now. It's video. Don't worry. It won't be face to face. Like, it's all about like intellect and Goodwill Hunting. No, I do not want Robin Williams. I chose you. I always chose you. Not because you're intellect and you know big words, indubitably. Because I loved you. I didn't love little Robin Williams suicide doer. Isn't that cute? He committed suicide. I never wanted him. I was in love with you. Not Mrs. Doubtfire. Of course you have to put fire in there. Of course you have to pretend to be a girl. And then of course you have to relate it to the world and be like, no, it's a cool thing. It's good. When in reality you're influencing humans that it's okay to like dress up as a woman, to be a transvestite, to be a drag queen, to be gay, to terraform into a man to a girl. And then he just sees it as entertainment. He doesn't take hell seriously at all. It bothers my heart. It does. It's like, I don't like the ones who play both sides and don't take it seriously, bro. They don't. Elizabeth did the same thing. Marcy did the same thing. And they're living with Marcy and Davin, who was part of Michael. And he's like the pure version of Michael. He's just so pissed at me. I'd wake up and he's like, oh my God, here we go again. Because I'd wake up right away. I'd pray. Rebuke all evil, awaken everybody. And they can't take, which is weird. They can't take prayers repeated over and over again for some reason. And Marcy looks at him. Yeah, you could have her. Then he like takes a picture of me, for Scalar. Has a little Marine Queen daughter. Anyways, I'm getting off the subject. Never mind. No, it's kind of still the same subject. And then she's just like, and I'm telling her what's going on. And she's like, no, honey, gays don't go to hell. No one goes to hell, honey. God is love. Here, let me tell you your future. I have some tarot cards. You gotta be kidding me. When's your birthday? Let me look it up. You know that number means this? And when you see these numbers, wait, this is what's gonna happen a year from now. And I'm like, this bitch is my judge? Like, she has this much power, but she's playing both sides? Okay, what the hell? What the hell are we in? What are we in? What are we in? Well, Davin as Michael. He just lives and breathes the Bible. Literally lives and breathes it. The whole time I'm living with him, I'm like hanging out with this little girl. I'm working a lot, being a security guard. And he's literally just like, every time I sit down, how's it going? And all we do is talk about God. That was it. Well, Marcy's letting his little girl go in the Marine Kingdom, spend like literally 2 hours in the bathroom. She's like 9 years old. Says, you want to play with me? Sends me a little bake oven. And I'm like, okay, I get the point. Marcy does her classic, or Elizabeth does her classic, I'll pretend to be mad at you when I'm letting you take her. Classic her. And then when I leave, she does her classic, here, I sent you to hell, but let me pack up your stuff. I got you, girl. And I remember telling Davin, who's part of Michael, I'm like, in my head, because I know they know my thoughts, I'm like, Aaron gave me the mark of the beast. I remember him being in the bathroom. He was like, what? Hell no. He was like, hotter. I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I being blamed? So that's when I kind of realized, like, nobody has downloads at all of what I've been through. They have downloads enough. Like, Davin got a freaking toy gun. That was cute. And he's just playing with it. They have downloads like that. Or they'll touch their head. They'll be like, yep, we know scares on you. They have downloads of all the horrific stuff. I like how Michael got so mad he even got a toy gun. I'm like, you asked for this, Michael. You asked for it, correct? You didn't think little suicide, leprechaun, psychological abuser, magic demon, whatever he is, wasn't going to get it done? Was going to put so many shame pebbles on me. You're probably not even attracted to me because I've gained like 20 pounds. Don't even care to even put on makeup or even do my hair. Sitting here touching my head all day. I'm probably even more attracted to you because I speak the truth. I break the script. As somebody of a spiritual intellect, I would think that's hot. I'm like, I haven't really dealt with a human that this is gone through this much pain and is so strong and awake. She needs to work on her looks a bit, but other than that, yeah, I could give a shit about my looks. I'm not trying to impress anybody. It'd be different if I was with Michael and he turned on technology and gave me a sound mind. Of course, there's a gym right next door. I have no problem. In fact, I was begging him because I'm like, dude, I've gained like 20 pounds. I don't even eat, barely. Like, my treat is like my little coffee and then that's it. And then there's a place here that I get 2 tacos because they're like $2.70. That's it. And then I had cheese sticks this morning. And 1 little yerba mate. And I'm going to be set for the rest of the day. And then when I drink, because, like Michael knows me, I don't like drinking every day. I can take maybe 2 days in a row and then I'll start throwing up. I have like 3 beers and that's it. I'm glad my body's like that because if it wasn't, I would probably be an alcoholic. Because I love being numb. It numbs my pain. But I can only take 2 days in a row of like top 3 beers. Top. And this has to take me like 10 hours to complete. I had to sip it. This is so crazy. There's literally no gang stalkers. How are all of these angels? I'm sorry, but I've never lived in a place. Because I've been so used to like Beaverton and Tiger. Oh, hold up. Maybe. Okay, we got 1 out of the 3. Okay, got it. You always know when they pick up a leaf and start tearing it or pick up a stick. Okay, but regardless, yeah, bro. I'd be in Vancouver. That sucked. I would just be at McDonald's. And just on my walk to McDonald's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least 12 gang stalkers. I would sit at McDonald's. Everybody around me was just doing dance moves to attack me. I'm like, oh my God. That heaven in Seattle, when they made the ultimate decision, aren't like, oh, poor thing. She's tried so hard. This isn't her mind. She has no heart, no armor, no hedge. Aaron did 2 heating cooling tries. Oh, she's in pain. They literally were like, it's probably the drinking. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because in my 20s, I drank. Like heavy ass liquor. Never was my mind ever like this. And I hate how you guys do that. Like, when you don't want to help somebody, you'll just influence them to drink. You can't make them. But you'll be like, can you go to the store? They won't accept my ID. Hey girl, I got you some liquor. Sorry, God. Like, that's what they do. If, like, they won't get demons out, but then they'll, like, convince you heavily, continually, to drink. That's been, like, the number one thing they do. When they don't like you or what you said or what you think, they will just continually convince you to drink to get you sicker. It's just the stupidest, most lazy way of being a doctor. I don't get it, but whatever. They love 7 times platinum. And I learned it. I've missed my liquor, but I haven't been able to drink it. Because I'm like, I don't need more demons. So I stick with my MXDs. Okay, we're getting off the topic. Oh, who cares? I'm in my video diary. But that's just dumb to me. And I'm like, even angels do this? They do. I think they learned it from Heath. If, like, they don't like your thoughts, they will literally continually offer you alcohol. Like Shamar did. Just over and over again. Like little bottles of liquor. They'll ask you, can you come to the store with me? I just want company. Then they'll offer to buy you a beer. Just continually. It's crazy to me. It really is. I'm just like, when you could just so easily just take out demons. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't know everything. Maybe you can't take out demons. Maybe only God can. Maybe I'm wrong. But back in the day, the disciples of God, that's all we were doing. It was just so tiresome because it takes a lot of energy. We would just walk around and see somebody screaming at the top of the lungs like, oh my God. What demons do you have in you now? They're like chained up, screaming, going crazy, pulling out the hair. Out of you, out of you, out of you, in pigs. Okay, next. We were never like, yeah, you're kind of too gone. Do you want some alcohol? Like, can you imagine? Let's just make you more gone to the point where everybody votes and we speed this up and take you to hell. Okay, we did our job. Because that's what it is now. You saw that guy with the dog that came to Michael's. He said no the first time, and he came over like 7 times, pretending like he's trying to save me. Trying to counsel me on Michael when he ruined our relationship. And I go to the store. He's like, that boss could have her. I've already gone there 8 times. Cover up. When he, like he said, it's not like I didn't know beginning to end. Oh, yeah. And Michael's like, ooh, she wouldn't like you when you're mad. I'm like, oh, God, please don't tell me he's part of everyone. Please don't tell me he's God. Damn it. That is the same voice I heard outside my window 3 years ago when he said, you broke a covenant. We're going to replace you. I'm guessing he didn't really relay that to Michael because of my understanding. Maybe you should have told him that was your plan. Because you did a great job. The moment me and Michael were separated, you sent everybody above. You sent MLK, you sent John, you sent Lolo. You sent my Mexican, you sent Deborah. Then, nail in the coffin, you sent Barry. It was like within a month. And all I was doing was preaching. And I didn't know at that moment Mike already had my thoughts open. And they all said no. He did it quick, huh? And the night that Barry drew the picture, I hear him outside my window, contemplating with 2 demons, which is weird to me. Who is this? Shrimanta. Who is she? 144,000. Who has she been? She's been Ezra. She's been Mary Magdalene. Blah, 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 blah. How's her heart? It's good, but it's sad. Does she read? Yes. Does she preach? Yes. Does she give? They just go through all the things. And you always go back to, no, but she broke a covenant. And the demon's like, but she's not supposed to be with him. How is she going to get to you? She has my number. I was in church with her helping her. So I'm thinking, oh, I know exactly who you are. Gotcha. The one who would text me and be like, we're meeting here. Yep, I know who you are. The moment he originally said no, the pastor literally hugged him and started crying. I'll never not remember that moment. That was an interesting moment. Because he's like, how's your head? You always touch it. He's like, let me pray over it. And he goes like that. But you know how they do. He just put more demons in my head. He didn't help it. Then he goes on stage. And the pastor, who wants me to go to hell, and has been part of the reason I've been tortured so much, I know who he is, literally has the biggest smile and just starts crying and hugging him. Because he knows what he just did to me. He knows it. He does. So anyways, we're getting off subject. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So you could stop that, Michael. If you want to make videos, be real. Because I'm real in my videos. You don't have to do your cover up and, you know? You already divorced me, said, I'm divorcing you. Hit your head against the wall. Lay it on the ground. Pointed your finger up. I want a rapper. She's too young. She's too far gone. Lifted up Jezebel's Meg from Hercules. You think I'm dumb? Huh. You do, don't you? How sad. We could have so much fun. And the next day, the guy comes with the dog, and it's done. And then I see him walking past with a stick, you know, parts of the rituals. You can see his face. He's just so disgusted with my thoughts. He's so pissed. He takes no responsibility for what it's gotten to. He didn't even help me. He got me an apartment, which, oh, Michael, that's great. Let's make him look more good. But hasn't helped me at all. He knows the market lease is approved. He knows if he really wanted to help me, he would have shielded my thoughts. He knows how much I've been in gang stalk, but of course, he blames me. He knows Michael took my heart, my arm, my head. But again, all he cares about, because yes, Michael is cool. He's been cool with Michael. That's it. I mean, honestly, if you want the epitome of cool, it's Michael. He's just cool. I would be with him, I'm like, because I'm just such an awkward nerd, and I break the script, and I don't care what I look like, and he's just composed and cool. There was just something about him that I was just like, it felt like I was like going out with like the most popular guy in school, is what it felt like. Because usually I'm like with these like nerdy guys like David Fox and shit. I am with this guy, and he just sits there, and even him smoking his cigarette, it was like out of a movie, like Thomas Shelby. It was just so cool. I was like, dude, this guy's hot. Like, he got the tattoos, he got his swag on, he could rap, I love his voice, I love his lips, I love how he kind of controls a room. He's cool. He's smart. He doesn't bore me. But I'm sure I bored him, right? Well, he doesn't let me break the script. I don't think I'm boring. I entertain myself hours and hours a day. Like today, I'm just going to be at the park talking to God and laughing. People to me are boring. How's the weather? Whoa, it's sunny today. Yeah, it's April. What you reading? The Bible. Oh, that's cool. Where you live? Right down the street. Awesome. How long have you lived there? Oh my God, do we really have to go through this mundane, stupid ass human shit? A couple months. That's awesome. My name's Tiffany. What's yours? Mary. Well, nice to meet you. I see you walk into the library all the time. Yes, I do. I do. I'm just like, it's like nails on a chalkboard to have like mundane conversation because I'm so awake. I remember Michael making that video where he's like, people bore me. I never got that till I was awake. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty boring. So what time do you work? How long have you been at your... I don't want to talk to you. Oh, I got a call. I'm so sorry. It was great talking to you. You know how many times I pull that. Sorry, someone's calling me. I'm so sorry. Then I just disappeared. I don't come back. Because not only when you talk to them am I bored, but now I'm absorbing all their depression, anxiety, the transfer of words. I'm just like, I was so peaceful here, just reading my Bible. Now, I feel all your shit. Because you wanted to have this small, boring human talk. Great. It was so hard when I was homeless and had Mama Bear. I swear about 20 at least, people would stop me and I was just like, I would pretend to be on the phone. They didn't care. It was like they didn't even see me like talking on the phone. That didn't work. So then I started like, I don't know English, just Russian. And then they would still talk to me. I was like, there's no getting away. Oh my God. Just leave me alone. I don't want to hear all this mundane shit or this makes this world down here. I want to go up there where I belong, but to see my mansion is long gone. This man I fell in love with, you see, this little suicide leprechaun ruined it for me. So now I'm here just waiting to go to hell with pain on my head saying, oh well, I don't got anything to live for anyway. So might as well speed it up and do that zap. By the way, I always loved you. I always did, in my heart, in my soul, in my mind, in my spirit. He's like, I want a rapper. I'm like, dude, I've been through so much. I could rap. And that was just like a shitty rap. But if I really had the time, I can make, But I don't think many people would vibe with it because it wouldn't just be about cars and money and men and celebrity. It would be about... Yeah, it's too deep for them. It's too deep. They're not awake. So, it's too deep. Buddha, my soulmate, David Hernandez, Michael, part of my dad. Most of my dad and Marcos. When he made the decision to take me to hell, he was just crying. He's all telling Lexus. But I loved her soul. No, I loved her spirit and her heart. I'm going to miss her. And he goes upstairs. Does a little ritual in the bathroom, so that's where he wants me to die. Comes downstairs, sad for a second. And it's done. After that, the mine was gone. I can't even be near them. I'm paying $700 a month for this place. I know, like, it's a mile radius, right? And they won't hear my thoughts. So I'm literally just like... I'm just sleeping in the car, which is okay with me. I don't really care. But it just sucks that Michael had to open up my thoughts. And I've asked every angel, and nobody will help me. No one. Nobody. It's like they enjoy listening to my thoughts or something. It's weird to me. But to have the thoughts open, I had to literally isolate myself. Like a really, really, really top angel came to me that I met a while back ago. And I was at the bar, restaurant, eating a pizza, drinking a Pepsi. Hey! Oh, shit. You're here to approve or disapprove what my roommate said. What's up? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I haven't seen you well. How you doing? Good. And before I could say I need to go, he leaves. I'm like, thank God. Because I'm like, you're gonna judge my thoughts. I love you. You're a super, super angel. My mind's a mess. I just don't need you to approve more shit. Like what Buddha wants, a car accident in jail and shit. Just please, just please, just please, just please. Oh, just please. And the angel leaves. I'm like, God, can you just stop speeding up? You're not saying them to help me. You're saying it to speed up, and I don't even do anything to anybody. But anyways, it's been very isolating. Especially I've been wanting to hang out with my girls as roommates. Like Lexus and Shamar. All of them have, like, they cried like a week straight. Because they all had to do it, right? My mind was a mess. I couldn't hang out with them. And they're like the coolest women. I'm not gonna cry. that I've like literally ever met. Like Shamar and Lexus have like the biggest heart. They are like the purest angels I've ever met. Like real women, because I'm so used to meeting witches. They're gorgeous. Like I absolutely love Lexus. She's so gentle. And Shamar is a little feisty woman. But she has a heart. She has a great, beautiful heart. And even Shamar, she like mumbles under her breath. Yeah, Mary. She literally said Mary. Yeah, Mary's been through a lot. That's probably why her thoughts are a mess. But even though she knew that, she still told Buddha, oh yeah, you can put her rocks. Then does the ritual of having me touch a rock, lighting the candle, offering me alcohol continually. Offering and making the hamburger meat. If you know, you know. So I think that's been the hardest part. Because I just want to socialize with my girlfriends. Or, you know, little or big brothers. Like, what's up? How you doing? Can I have a cigarette? Sure. So what's going on, son? Well, man, this has happened, does it? That sucks. Well, I'll pray for you, and you need anything else? But it's just been, like, impossible. And Michael did this to the one, that's why when he makes those videos, I'm just like, shut up. You ruined any chance I had getting out of hell because you opened up my thoughts and took my heart out of my head. You left me in pain with technology. The amount of pain you added in hell. From Chucky to cutting me in half to on a damn ass cross with tights to spiders to you name it. It's crazy. And then you have the audacity to just make videos and be like, I love my baby. I usually can't even watch them. I just read the transcript. Because it just breaks my heart. It's like, you think I'm dumb. Back in the day I was. I went through war. I'm not dumb anymore. So to hear that, I got my baby something to eat. I healed my baby. I gave her back her heart. I took her out of hell. It's such bullshit to me. I want to throw up. I'm like, you're taking that time and energy to think you could fool me? Or anybody who's watching it, just to make yourself look good. Not even giving a crap that I'm dying, headed to hell, and in pain, and lost every chance of getting out of hell because you had to open up my thoughts. All you care about is $130 million in your stupid car. Throwing away a woman that literally spent 20 plus years getting to know you and loved you. When all it was since I met you as David Hernandez was a sick chess game. Have you just taken me away from my dad? Talking about elevators and rock bottom. Picking a witch. And then just showing up in all these different avatars. Knowing I'd pick you because I loved you. Just know all along for like 12 years it was just a chess game too. That's heartbreaking. And you always wanted Sarah, who is Jezebel. Always. The moment I met her, I just knew. You want Jezebel. I knew that wasn't Sarah. That was Jezebel. They even had their pretend little argument. You know how this game works. It's like I have so much more to give than her. She's on point though, because she can see through time. But, you know, he wants Jezebel. I thought you already experienced that with your ex. Enjoy that. Her cheat on you multiple times, kicking you out of the house, yelling at you, trying to take you away from God, being a whore, not taking care of her child, making you work for her. When you had a woman who was like, I'll work for you, I'll take care of you, I'll be loyal, I'll love you, I'll care for you. But whatever. So you dare even raise your voice to Jezebel, bro? You'll be in jail. So maybe that's what you need. Somebody to kind of like, I don't know, put you in your place, I guess. Because I loved you too much to reprimand you. So please, Michael, please speak truth. Nothing but truth. I know you're not the original Michael anymore. I'm pretty sure you're still Sandra Bullock or Johnny Depp. Please speak truth. The tattoo isn't on the right side of his neck. Please. Please don't pretend that you love me or that I'm healed or that you got me out of hell. Just stick with Christian stuff. Don't worry about making videos for me. I don't want to hear them because it's a lie and it's heartbreaking. Like God refined the living shit out of me. And you don't even appreciate it. I would always entertain you if you let me break the script. And I would be a strong mamacita. And I would get my body back in order. It would take about 2 months, but I would do it. Get skinnier. Lose about 20 pounds. Grow out my hair, start putting makeup on, do all that jazz. I don't know why a car and money is more important than putting a spear in my ass than a strong, wise, discerned, loving woman. Hey, baby. Do you want something to eat? Eat it. You know, Snow White here and giving the bird something to eat. Eat it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm confused about my dad because I've heard people be like, oh, my dad's Satan. Or I heard them say, oh, he's the Holy Spirit. Same thing with Michael. I've heard people be like, oh, he's Satan. I've heard people say, oh, he's the Holy Spirit. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is I loved Michael and my dad wholeheartedly, with my whole heart. That's all I know. I guess I'll find out when I go to hell. If my dad is the one putting a spear in my ass, I guess we'll see. That's going to be more heartbreaking than the actual pain itself, I tell you the truth. To know that this whole time all I've been trying to do is get back to my dad. Get to heaven. And to know that maybe he did orchestrate all this. That's going to be more painful than the spirit mass. Just being like, all I did was try to get back up to heaven with you. I spent 10 years praying for you. Trying to get you to repent and go to heaven. Because you wouldn't accept God. And this is how you repay me? Just because I didn't take the house? Because I didn't go to New Mexico? Because I wanted to meet a guy and be in love? You were him. So I was sitting there, right? Let me tell you a story. You were him. Not anymore, but you were him. He's a big stepper. Have you heard of that guy, Humankind? Check that out. He's a rapper out of India. Badass. So run it up. The sun is up. People now. It's not enough. It's an amazing song. Incredible. You probably heard it. He's like the only rapper I think we've heard ever out of India that's like the Kendrick Lamar. I've just been listening to his shit. I'm like, oh my God. He came out of nowhere too. It's called Run It Up. Listen to that, Michael. It's a good song. Run it up. The sun is up. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da. I don't even know the lyrics, but it's so good. I'm a big stepper. 10 toes deep. Tell you how I do it. Because I'm a big stepper. Da-da-da-da. It's incredible. I think all America is shocked. I've been looking on TikTok. They're like, oh my God. He's from India too. Represent. And it's hard being with Michael because he'll just accuse and blame all day. Anything that will make him look bad, even if it's true. He will accuse you, blame you, bring up the past, gaslight you. You get nowhere. Well, you took me to Portland. And I tried to get you out with that $16,000. Or is it $20,000? What are you trying to do there with your videos saying that shit? What do you want? You already gained $130 million because of my death. What do you want? My God, have some grace. Can I have enough money to eat? Is that okay? Or you just want to continue stealing all my blessings? Goodness gracious. All I've done is try to help you. Nobody else at all was there for you. Nobody gave a shit about you. I had many people, many who gave a shit about me. But of course, you have to isolate me from them. Cool, you have all those people that you go outside when you smoke a cigarette and you hang out with them. And They don't help you. They don't give you laundry money. They don't go get your beers and your cigarettes. They don't sit there and listen to you for 14 hours a day. They don't clean your house for you. But cool, I'm glad you go and have a little conversation, your little fucking drama high school shit. Yeah, so what happened to Renee, bro? That was great. I was there. But it don't matter. What's that one song by Lauryn Hill? I like that. Those moments when we're like listening to Lauryn Hill and The Roots, and that was awesome. Those memories I'll keep. And I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, but I'm not listening. Alicia. Or I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Gorgeous. Like some songs I'll always keep in my heart. Always. Always. It's been hard to listen to music. I like walk into a place and oh my god. Tell me why it always has to be one of the songs that me and Michael always listen to? Is that just a form of psychological abuse? It's like always. I go into the store maybe twice a day. Every single damn ass time. I'm like, literally. That country song? Really? That song? Really? Seriously? What are you trying to tell me? It's already done. He already divorced me. He already picked Jezebel. I already told Marcy to take me to hell. They dropped the keys in the freaking bathroom. He's not gonna help me, but like, just whatever. Let it be. He wants pussy. And don't pretend you weren't, Dan. Yeah, you were. I knew the moment I saw you. I'm like, oh, one of the pure Michaels. What's up? He's like 60 years old and sitting there just smoking cigarettes all day, watching YouTube or whatever, TV. It takes about a day before Marcy completely tortures my mind. Then he's so pure, he's like coughing, and he's like, can you just kind of, are you going to go to work today? Like, basically, like, can you just, like, leave my presence? It was very embarrassing. Then the third day, he's like, yeah, I'm going to work out. He gets an exercise bike for, saddle. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Then I'm sitting on the couch, praying. These like 5 prayers that I'm just praying over and over and over again. Then he has the door open. He's like, I haven't listened to your prayers in a while. I'm like, who did he just say that to? So he's just talking to God out loud. And he's like, you don't even give me sex anymore. You don't even let me drink when I want to. This was his excuses. You don't give me sex anymore. You don't even let me drink how I want to. I want Jezebel. Marcy, and literally like 10 seconds later, Marcy comes, drops the keys on the ground in the bathroom because that's where they want me to die. And then says, looks at me straight in the eye. Is anybody here? I'm like, you bitch. Yeah, I understand exactly what you just did. I don't know what you're talking about, Marcy. No, I don't think they are. And then she just mumbles in the kitchen, oh, thank God. She'll be dead. Thank God. And then I get my shit and I'm about to leave. I go out the door and then I forget something. I come back in and I hear Dan be like, hey, Inasa, yay! She's almost dead, I get Jezebel. I'm like, you bitch, you're an ass. Like, seriously? After all the pain I went through and how much I loved you. And I remember being there in his room. he put a chair out because the cats kept going into his room, these little baby kittens. So I'm like, can I just sit on this chair and, like, you know, like, love on these kittens? And he was like, yeah. Because for some reason they just loved him. I was like, okay. And so he's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, he's like, you're quiet. I'm like, I've just been spiritually attacked. Do you think you do a prayer to get these demons out? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, but I come back and he thinks they're left. Yes, you're going Nessa. And he's like, her big mouth, her smart mouth. I was like, yep, that's Michael. So, that's what you want. That's why you're taking me to hell? Me and my smart mouth. Oh, thank you. It is pretty smart. You don't like a challenge? You don't like truth? Would you rather me just go, uh-huh, yeah, totally. Uh-huh, yeah, totally. That's boring. I tried that for about 2 years with you. I just sat there and didn't say shit. At all. Just let you speak. I don't think you know any of my stories. You never asked me. Don't think you're quite interested in my stories. I don't think he knows really anything about my life. He never asked me. Ever. Ever, ever. But I'm not a big talker about myself, but, you know, at least have a decency to be like, when I ask you a question about your mom or how was it when you were born, maybe you could be like, blah, 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 and then you could be like, how about you? And then we could share stories. Oh, this has been so awkward. I'm just so used to, like, yeah, we're gonna have to at least do a little bit of makeup. I need my eyebrows filled. You know, when you tweeze them too much, and they end up, like, not going back, right? Yeah, I'm big on eyebrows. Like, I definitely am so big on eyebrows. I need to get my eyebrow. Yeah, I need to go back and get my makeup back. That's just gonna annoy me. Like, my dad would always be like, look at this. These bumps are because of Scalar. My dad would just gloat about that for 10 years. Cherie, do I have something down here? Who does that as a dad? He does. I already had the approval of everybody by age 21. That's why Marcos was able to give me the $2, set up the suicide, put the box at the door. Sad, huh? And for 10 years after that, I was like his bestie. I was by his side. He should have just told Grandma, screw off. I miss my daughter. Let her come here. Just deal with the dog barking. If I did it over again, I would have never met Michael because he was already my dad, but the kind of Michael I wanted, the one who made me laugh, the one who was perfect. Mr. Jack Johnson Ben Harper, perfect. Amazing. Incredible. Everything I could ever want. I should have took that house. I should have never met Michael. If you really loved me, you would have continued to say no, Michael. Knowing, beginning to end. But you didn't. And I guarantee my dad wouldn't have pretended his death. And I would have been able to make it to New Mexico. I took my unicorn horn. I remember that video. And I have this like little indent. Which there used to be a star there. Not anymore. He took everything. I heard some people be like, all he does is make videos. You know, I don't know. All I know is I loved him, and that's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. I know God, even though it beginning to end, he still made me born. Excuse me. And it's all planned by age 10, but still kept me here. I remember when Kevin Hart, Michael's dad, was like, nope. You're going to hell. He gets a fish tank. Pretends he needs to switch out his dishwasher and oven. I'm like, you go far. Like, I get your point. Like, do you really have to... Okay, go ahead, I guess. Now I watched one of Michael's videos. I'm like, Spirit lead me. And he just scares the shit out of me. I watched the video, and you can see Michael just kind of looking up. Good. Axe to the root. It is done. Peter, eat and feast. I'm like, oh my God. It is done. And that was about a year ago when Michael made the video, the goodbye video. You do know your dad threw me in hell right after I denied having sex with him, correct? Okay, as long as you understand that. He's cool though. He has a good heart. It was just like perfectly planned. There's a Mexican who's supposed to save me, who a lot of errands what he did, like right next door. Right across the street is Angry Tupac. I'm living with Michael's dad after Jesus, Jonah, said no. Perfect timing. My thoughts are going a mess because I've already been through 3 years of torture. I get to him, I have a couple thoughts, and he's strict. You have just one thought, and it's like, nope. I'm sitting there just reading the Bible all day. All day. Nothing, of course, is working. I'm sitting there not eating. I'm doing everything in my power. Nothing is working. Not one thing. To understand, Marco Joseph Blanco gave Kevin Laughlin, Tupac, ownership in me. 13 years ago. Well, 16. So he's so outside of time. And people are like, why is it so bad? Do you know his intellect itself? Do you know how he plays life like a chess game? That's why. He was even allowed to give me miracles and all this shit. I remember one time, he like mumbled. He's like, well, how do you think I got you to Ashland? That's why I gave you orgasms. That's not how you got me to Ashland. You did a lot of other things. I got me drunk in the spirit, and I believed you were good. So maybe that explains why I never had any feeling during sex. So when I finally experience an orgasm, I'm like, oh my god. This is greatly planned. Amazing. It's cool to be the number one woman attacked and your husband just be like, whatever, suicide. And I was talking to my dad on TikTok. I met him a couple times. The Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. He can't even take my thoughts. And we're like messaging back and forth. And I'm like, I read the script. I'm like, I know it's you, Dad. He's like, it is. Child. And he quickly texts back, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh my god. I missed you. I'm like, I know you know my thoughts. Because I was doing a TikTok live about, I think the subject was, like, do you believe in hell? Because I was trying to preach to people like hell is real. And he comes on the live. And right away, his voice is like water. I'm like, it's you. My mind's a mess. A mess. And he's like, yeah, okay. I messaged him afterwards. I'm like, well, you know, I'm Madeline. How are you, Dad? This A through Z has happened to me. Please help me. And then he messages back. He's like, you don't think I know? I'm like, so you know? He's like, no, what? Ah, nothing. Oh my god. Nobody breaks the script. Okay, I need to just make these like an hour, or else I'm just gonna make them like 3.5 hours each time. So pause.